All right, welcome back to Redskins Relaunch. I'm your host, Winston Hilton. Again, thank you very much for joining us. Get at us on Facebook right now. Your questions of the night. What are your draft grades for the Redskins? A+, 100%. What are your draft grades? How do you feel the Redskins did? Give us a grade level as far as that is concerned. And also, we got another question. We'll add another question in here. Second question is, what draft pick are you most excited to see play? I know a ton of you are out there are going to say Dwayne Haskins. I'll give you my answer in just a second. A lot of you are going to say, those first rounders. We'll get to that later. And then next question is, do you think Dwayne Haskins is going to start this season? Derek, what do you say? What say you, Derek?
Oh, man. We want to see him play because we're so excited to see him play. But, the right thing is to let him sit and let him soak it in and let Case just get an 8-8 season or maybe but you want him to play. I know if the Redskins have a tough start,
yes,
people are going to be just pleading. And Jay Gruden's on the hot seats this year maybe.
Yep.
And so it might be like it's hard, but I don't know.
Look, if things turn out the way that they could or should or we hope to, we'll see him play in the fourth quarter of a 40-9 win. Go ahead, mop up duty. That's where we want Haskins to play this year, in mop up duty and big wins. That's it, and that's all. You want him to get his feet wet, see how fast the pace of gameplay is. And that's all you want. He's going to get a ton of work in the preseason, more than likely. I guess Case Keenum is going to have to get some work as well, learning a new Jay Gruden offense. But you do not want to see Dwayne Haskins start this season for the Washington Redskins. If he does, let me tell you where he starts. All right, so you got week 1 against the Eagles. At the Eagles, that's not happening. Unless, barring injury to Case or Colt, which at this point that could very well happen. If you want to talk about there's something in the water down in Virginia Beach, there's something in the water in Ashburn because apparently quarterbacks can't stay healthy for this team. Historically, go back to Sammy Ball. Sammy Ball, probably the only one who's ever been healthy. You go down the line. Snead, he wasn't able to stay healthy. Who's the other number 9? Sonny Jurgensen. He got hurt at some point in time. Didn't play in that Super Bowl where the Redskins lost to the Dolphins. It could have been a coach's decision. Yeah, sure. Joe Theismann, leg broken. Jay Schrader stunk. Now, thankfully, Doug Williams got hurt in the Super Bowl, was able to come back and tough it out and get a Super Bowl win. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Golf clap for Dougie. Dougie Fresh. RG3. You've had historically you've had quarterbacks for the Redskins just not be the healthiest people. Case, stay healthy, bro. Colt, stay healthy, please. So then second week is Dallas at home. Are you going to start a rookie in a rivalry game? That's questionable. Third game is Chicago on Monday night. Now, mind you, marketing purposes, you want to start him because the storyline is great. Hey, rookie quarterback gets his first start. Didn't the Jets do that with Darnold last season? So you could see something like that happening. Then at the Giants, possibly, depending on how the Giants are, that would be another great matchup. More at that point, it would be Eli versus Haskins, or ding ding ding, it could be Daniel Jones against Dwayne Haskins. That's something that Monday Night Football that could sell. You could sell to the networks. The quarterback that wanted to go 6 to the Giants instead passed over for this guy, and now they match up against each other. Could you see something like that happening? Yeah, I surely could. And then you have the Patriots at home. You're not going to start him there. The next game, October 13th at Miami. Could possibly be Dwayne Haskins' first start. Maybe. Then you're at the 49ers at home at Minnesota against Kirk Cousins. Yeah, not going to happen. At the Buffalo Bills, another, a tough road game. Probably not going to happen. Week 10 is the bye, and then you're at home against the Jets. If you're going to speak about Dwayne Haskins starting, that's it. Mic drop. New York Jets, November 17th. After the bye, you give him time to acclimate at that point to the offense and get a groove with the starters on that bye week practice. If you're going to start him. If he ends up starting this season, more than likely that's where you go. That's what happens. Can't you see it happening? I'm Derek. I would imagine that probably could happen. You see him starting against the Jets. Quite possible. All right. Wanted to get into some of the other best Redskins draft picks. We kind of went over this last week, and I totally forgot about one of the better Redskins draft classes, which is that 1981 draft class where you had Mark May, you had Russ Grimm, Dexter Manley. I mean, that kind of set up your franchise for the next 12 years. Mark May didn't necessarily play as long with the Redskins, but he was on that original hog line. He was part of that squad. Russ Grimm part of that squad. Dexter Manley, that was your foundation for that good 80s run. Was that draft in 1981. Now the year before was Art Monk, so you had your quarterback. You had your receiver that Theismann could throw down the field to. Again, foundations. Could this draft class be a foundation? That's going to be our question of the week next week. This could be it. But that 81 class, definitely one of the best. All right. Again, give us your reaction and questions and suggestions and answers to our questions on Facebook right now. Again, our question is grade the Redskins draft class. Give us an A, B, C, D, or E. I don't think you'll see a lot of E's out there unless you're a Cowboy fan, which means that you're not getting A's in anything. Or our other question is, which rookie are you most excited to see from the Redskins, from this draft class? Which rookie are you excited to see? And then C, our third question is, will Dwayne Haskins start this season? We just kind of went over a timeline where he could and should probably, more than likely, if, the powers that be have their way, that's where he would start later on in the season. All right, Harry Smith checking in. Case Keenum and Colt McCoy are basic at best. Haskins has to start the season. Do you really want your rookie quarterback to end up like Patrick Ramsey, who was pummeled into submission, and then all of a sudden, 3 months later, he was out of the league? I'm not saying that Haskins is Patrick Ramsey. If he's better or worse than Patrick, I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying, in order for this kid to mature, can't call him kid. He's a professional athlete. In order for Haskins to mature, he's probably going to need a little bit of time to acclimate himself to, again, the pace of play in the NFL, Jay Gruden's offense, and the best way for him to operate in that offense. You don't want to rush him. I beg of you, don't rush him onto the field if it's not necessary. All right, we're reached the quarter hour. We're going to take another break. We're going to wrap things up. We're going to talk about other things in DC sports, including the Caps, Nats, and the NBA. All that and more on Redskins Relaunch. We'll be right back.
This content is brought to you by Dental Associates. For more than 39 years, Dr. Stephen Price has been practicing dentistry in Northern Virginia. A member of the American Dental Association, the Northern Virginia Dental Society, and the Virginia Dental Society, Price is considered an expert in Invisalign and continues to be an award-winning innovator in the industry.